And we are live. Welcome everyone to Laser Vision Comics. This is issue number 2 of the Eternity Alliance, our team series here in Laser Vision Comics in our Prowlers and Paragons world. I'm Bolthra, and the game master, storyteller, warden, whatever they call it in this system. I've been reading so many books lately that call the person running the game different titles. I get all confused this week. So confusing me apparently is very.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. Yeah. And remember, kids, the first one's always free. So anyway, we're going to pick up tonight, issue 2. First, I want to thank everyone watching. I want to thank our sponsors, Mobius Worlds Publishing. We love this system, and we're going to keep playing it as long as I keep coming up with ideas. So, which might be until next week. Now, actually, game next week. Is it your question? Okay. So last week, our team was in Philadelphia. Something apparently had crashed into the Walt Whitman Bridge and had damaged the bridge very, very badly, to the point where it looked like it was possibly going to collapse. The Eternity Alliance was brought in to help clear off the bridge, rescue some of the folks who might have been trapped on there. And at that time, they had a couple of folks who could fly, a couple of folks who couldn't fly. Well, since that time, there's been some updates. The team now has a vehicle of their own. I believe we coined it the Eternity E car, I think is the name we came up with. It's loosely based on some team of 4 superheroes, based on what their vehicle looks like, and can separate into 4 clown cars. I just wanted to get some feedback from the players. What do you imagine the Eternity E car looking like? Besides being ripped off from some other product. So.
Right, yeah.
It could still be in that T shape, but the front end has to be like a banana.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can't be any worse than the Slavation.
Like you know?
Yes, the Slavation.
Yeah.
The story of that is our Champions game years ago. We had our team, and our plane was called the Salvation. Well, I guess on Matt's character sheet, he typed it wrong, and it was the Slavation. And it just stuck. And
it just stuck.
A year, whatever, 2 years we played, it was the Slavation. We got to get to the Slavation and fly there. So it just sort of stuck.
I can't say how much I love to play this game with these people.
I say, see. For some reason, I can only picture the car as like Speed Buggy.
Speed buggy that can fly.
Yeah. Speed Buggy that can fly.
But then I like just goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Separates out.
Separates off into 4 little quadrants.
Yes. So
clown cars.
That's my idea. Like those little cars the Shriners have. Like
oh
those.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you all get fezzes.
That's great.
They're complimentary.
The costume now.
Yeah.
They just come. They automatically just come
fez.
with the vehicle.
Here's your fez.
Exactly.
Awesome. All right. So the team spent a couple days kind of playing around in the Eternity E car. I'm not even saying it right. Eternity E, I guess. The clown car, we'll just call it. The clown mobile. Anyways.
Yeah, it's unofficial nickname, the clown car.
Exactly. So
it probably upsets Dr. What's-His-Face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Admiral Blizzbub.
Admiral Blizzbub.
Yeah,
right.
Stop calling it the clown car. Yes, sir.
He would be very upset. He'd be like you humans with your painted face idiots running around, attempting to amuse each other. He just doesn't understand it. So you spend a day or two kind of messing around with that car. getting to know the vehicle, and it actually worked out to be pretty timely. We open up issue 2 with the team has arrived in their car, and they are flying above the city of Buffalo, New York. They've been called in because there has been an industrial fire at a kind of an old factory in Buffalo. The part that makes it kind of unusual, and the fact that they've asked that they reached out to Aegeus and in turn to the Eternity Alliance, is that and you guys can see the picture.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yup.
This is an actual factory in Buffalo. I just used it as just kind of as a reference. This is not the actual place where you're at, but what's made it unusual though is there was the sound of an explosion from about a middle of the closed facility, which led the authorities to think, maybe there's a gas main erupted, something happened. As the authorities attempted to approach, they were fired upon, and not by just bullets. Something around the facility was actually shooting at them with some kind of propulsor beams, lasers, and which the regular authorities were not equipped to deal with. Within about an hour, there was calls for the National Guard to move in. They brought in helicopters to start scanning above the building. Helicopters were shot at. Something or someone in here, and multiple shots coming from different sides of the building are shooting up into the air, attempting to keep anyone trying to snoop in or get too close from getting in. So as we open up the issue, say you're about like flying in from this direction, and you can see down. What you can see down is you do see this section of the building, the whole roof has been torn off. It's like there was like a big explosion here. You can't quite see in yet. You would have to get closer. You're kind of on the outskirts. They've almost literally just declared this a no-fly zone. No helicopters. They've diverted all aircraft from this area. But your team, given your so far your good reputation, has been called in to take a look and see if they can maybe determine what's going on down here.
Okay.
So do you split the vehicle, or do you or keep the
We're not
keep the
doing the
phone
big
card
Just,
together?
Like, yeah,
just
gee.
cleave it in twain.
Fire it out. No.
And then it just
Um,
breaks apart into 4 motorcycles.
Yeah.
With no road.
Right. There's not.
We don't need roads.
We don't need roads where we're going.
So, who has the best vehicles skill? Because I'm assuming one of us is going to have to pilot this.
I've got a 3 on that for vehicles.
I have 2.
Same, too.
I have a 2, so
This is me.
I have a very high technology.
Well, that's what I would-
Xandra,
that-
barely
that's-
better than all of us.
That's
Yes.
what I was going to say is I will let you substitute technology for vehicles.
Okay. Technology is a 6.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Then
only
yeah,
a
you're
5.
definitely pilot because I'm a 3.
Okay, I'm piloting this thing. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'll be using like some type of monitoring equipment to scan below.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to fly dead over it because that's a bad idea. But
No.
get a little closer, maybe, kind of outskirts around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a so we're going to assume the vehicle has cameras attached to it.
Mm.
So give me actually, and you said Dr. Maurice would be monitoring the.
Yeah, I'd be like Spock to Kirk.
Okay.
I'd be,
Could you please
scanning.
Could you please give me a technology roll?
Sure. I got 4 successes.
Okay. Your cameras detect a definitely huge heat source from where this explosion was. You also detect kind of the outskirts. You see movement, large vehicles, like there's a large vehicle here and here. And they're really kind of in the inner perimeter. They're not military or National Guard that might have been out here, but you detect something moving like here and here.
And this area was supposed to be cleared out already, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to convey that over to the crew.
Okay.
All right. What's it look like? Does it look like leftover from the National Guard or something else?
I can't.
You'd have to get a
tell
little
who's out
closer
there.
to get a better
Okay.
look.
All
What
right.
if I went in while flying in while small? They might
Okay.
not spot me.
That's
Try it.
possible.
That might work. Yeah.
So why don't we try? Why don't we give that a shot? I'll shrink down. I'll turn on my force field as well, so that I'm not completely defenseless. And we will go in and try to wherever that. Like I'll basically come in and try to I'll shrink down from inside the car and kind of fly out. And I want to try to approach where that opening is in the roof.
Okay.
And kind of come towards the edge. And see what I can see.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll for this. You're going to fly in. As you get to the hole in the roof, you look in and you see down below, there was like a factory floor, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
You see, look like androids, robots of some sort.
Okay.
They have silver metal bodies. And they're kind of arrayed in a circle, but there's a much larger vehicle, robot kind of thing. It looks like it's digging into the earth. They've actually look like they've cracked through the floor.
Okay.
That's possibly what that explosion was, but now looks
Yeah.
like some kind of excavating vehicle is working in there.
All right. I will relay. We have communicators or earpieces, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll relay what I see to the gang. Tell them what I'd say. We got some android robot-looking things and some sort of giant excavating device, or an excavating device, digging into the floor of this whatever this was.
Oh, sounds totally normal to me.
Yeah. No.
Nothing
Journey to
suspicious
the
about
center of the
that.
earth, huh? Off they go.
Something. So I'm wondering if the androids are here for the defense or are they here to haul away whatever it finds? Hard to say. I don't see anything else. I don't see any other defenses, so I'm not sure what was doing the shooting unless it was the androids.
The utility companies are just getting really angry lately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, free TV is free TV, right?
Free TV, baby.
This doesn't look normal, I'll say that, but I'm not sure what it's doing, but I'm not we should probably stop it. It's not looking real like it's
Sounds like a plan.
authorized.
While you're over here, you do hear the sound of an approaching helicopter kind of starting to kind of approach over here.
That's probably not good.
Dr. Evans, on
Yes.
your scans, whatever was out here, you see it moving this way, and then whatever the vehicle that was over here, and then you all see laser beams start shooting out from here at the helicopter. The helicopter looks like it's like a news helicopter, like somebody
Somebody was not smart.
somebody's being sneaky and
It's
trying
just
to get in.
in. Somebody's about to go down real quick.
Exactly.
Yep.
Tell my Wi-Fi.
They will definitely make the news.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Wow.
So, Old Man Winter,
Yes.
you were able to see, hey, it is some kind of local Buffalo news channel or something. And they look like they're starting to kind of hover over here. And even though they're getting shot at, it looks like the pilot is still trying to find a way to like maneuver and possibly get in here. So
Okay.
Can we contact them at all?
you can
Say,
try.
maybe
yeah.
don't do that. You know?
Would you be the communications
I'm
expert?
am I?
I don't know who's the
You have more
who's the
technology than
Uhura.
most of us.
Yeah.
I will.
Somebody else wants to.
I will try to sort of like put up a wall of ice, to sort of like shield them from getting blasted.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, have you guys separated the vehicle yet?
You just want us to separate.
You do. You just want us to separate.
No,
We
I
haven't
wasn't
separated.
Sure. That's what I wanted to ask first because I didn't think you had. That's
No,
why I
no,
wanted
we
to.
haven't.
No.
Okay, I didn't
Clark
think you
just
had.
flew
so, okay.
away on his own. Away
Right.
Yeah.
from the vehicle.
And that's
he didn't
fine. That's fine.
break
That's fine.
off
I
a
just wanted
piece.
to make sure. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you'd probably have to get a little closer to shoot a wall of ice over there. I mean, you could try it, but it
Yeah,
may just end up.
I'll get closer.
Okay. It is. And now you can bring the whole vehicle over. It is
Yeah, we can
February,
just move
so it's
over.
definitely cold enough in the air. So you shouldn't have any trouble getting ice.
Right. If we go around the end of the perimeter and towards where the helicopter is, we
you
might be
could
able
kind
to.
of go around this way.
Yeah.
Then there's one of these shooting that way, so you're going to have to be careful. So
I'm going to attempt to try to tap into their emergency traffic signal and see if I can send them an SOS in order to turn around.
Okay. Yep. Give me a technology roll on that. I want to have Old Man Winter do your
Yep.
duty that you do. Okay.
Yep. I got a 5 on the ice wall.
Okay. Yeah. So there is suddenly this like almost like a curtain of ice like pops up here. The lasers hit it. And look like they're starting to melt it a little bit, but it's kind of hanging in there. On 4, you do get you're able to kind of pick up the frequency that they're on.
News chopper, turn around. Danger, turn around.
And there's like static, and there's like, all right, copy. We are moving out of the way.
Evacuate area. Evacuate.
And what they do
Morons.
is they fly
the
this
fucking
way.
wall, don't they?
They
They're
fly
going around
this
the wall.
way, and they're coming around this way.
Oh God!
They're not retreating; they're just moving over.
They're
this way.
moving. They didn't say they were going to
Evacuate.
retreat.
Area. Evacuate area. And I just
Can I put up another ice wall, this time a bit closer to them as a hey, piss off, get out of here.
piss off.
You can try that.
Roll for piss off.
Roll for get the hell out of here.
Anything that a Quark or Thunderbolt wanted.
I'm watching the androids and excavating device for the moment.
Right.
I'm debating whether or
I'm
not I
just
should interfere with its
Trying not to get us
operation.
killed. Basically.
Okay, Thunderbolt. You're just kind of steering the ship.
Kind of staring the ship. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a lot.
Okay. All right. Yeah, make me another roll. They're Old Man Winter.
Okie doke. This one is a 4.
Okay. Yeah, it's not quite as big as it was, but you now kind of put it like between like where they're trying to go, like in front of where they're trying to go. And the pilot seems to kind of get the idea and is starting to turn around here. And then a laser bolt comes from this corner. And
Well, these
hits,
the lasers that are firing, they're not coming from these androids or anything, are they?
no, but there's some kind of vehicles or something in the corners.
Okay. The last laser shot, I want to fly towards where it came from and see what I see there.
Okay. All right. So that would have been the one before this one that just went. So you're going to fly over this way. You're going to see something that resembles a tank. Its style is probably closer to something from like the early 2000s. But it doesn't it doesn't have any markings like a specific country, anything, but
Right.
it's definitely some kind of tank. But instead of firing shells, it's got like a laser cannon essentially on it,
Yeah.
and it's like shooting up.
Mm-hmm.
From here, the laser comes and hits the propeller on the news helicopter, and now it's begun to spin up here.
Of course. Oh boy.
That was not smart at all of them. I don't know.
No.
Thunderbolt,
Who
could
got
you
that
like
idea?
make a? Could you help gently cushion the helicopter's landing with your wind? Like make it so it doesn't fall completely apart down on the ground or something. I'm guessing, or if Old Man Winter could make a pile of snow or something soft
I
for it
was
to land
thinking
on.
Old Man Winter could make a slide.
Yeah, there you go. Woo!
That would
Ice
work.
Just
slide.
have it land on a bunch of trees.
And they go,
Sure, I'll
Give
try.
that a shot.
I'll try to do that. That's way better than what I was gonna do.
okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead
sure.
and-
I'll try to make a slide to help it like coast
It's like
down.
Iceman, but there's
Yeah.
bumpers on the sides.
Okay.
Like a bowling alley,
Oh
Yeah.
my
A
gosh.
shoot. A
Okay.
shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're gonna definitely have to get closer to probably do this. So she's gonna have to bring the vehicle closer.
Okay. So we know that there's two essentially tanks
There's-
near where we
There's two
were.
over here,
Yeah.
and you suspect there's
Something shot
probably
at the
something
airport
over here.
or the
Yeah, exactly.
helicopter. So there's something there. There's probably one on the other corner as well.
Yeah.
So
You know
If
what
I
it
can,
sounds like,
like-
team?
what?
It sounds like we need to split up.
Oh no.
It's up to you
Of
guys.
the
Honestly,
vehicle.
it's up to you guys.
No, I think here's the thing. Can we but I've already got one. I'm about to try to see what I can do against it. Because we already know it's been firing. So
Right.
I'm going to work my way to attacking it
Okay.
because it doesn't look
Okay.
like it's
So
not
let's have
normal
Old Man
technology
Winter
stuff.
do his role first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to
Okay.
move the ship over and try to avoid getting in range of the whatever
Okay.
tank might
Yep.
be there.
Okay, I
In
got
the corner in
another.
front.
I got another 4.
Okay. It's not quite a slide as much as a slushy kind of hill.
Whatever works.
Okay. Are you trying to make it tall enough that basically it kind of like comes up underneath the helicopter?
More just I suppose I'm trying to see where it's going and just
Okay.
having the slide sort of like meet it halfway to
Okay.
help guide it into a gentler landing.
Okay. It kind of bumps into the slide and kind of just starts like sliding down here, and then kind of skids out kind of in this grass over here. In the process of doing that, you do notice there's another one of those tanks in this corner, and now it's turning towards the clown car.
Okay. Do we see so like what exactly is this thing shooting? Exactly.
You mean like what? Like
Yes,
it's an energy weapon.
Yes, I was
essentially.
gonna say like what? Yeah, like what's firing out of it?
Red lasers, let's say.
Okay.
Pew pew lasers.
Mm.
Extra pew.
Yeah. Pew, pew.
Because red is
Okay,
the color of
pew.
pew pew.
Okay.
So yeah, so now Thunderbolt, you now have this tank's full attention.
Okay. I don't know how much range this thing's got, but I can move us higher up. Maybe back up or something.
Well, they were firing
Well, you,
pretty.
you have two other passengers in there. Do you guys have any feedback? Because now you probably get a good idea that something.
Yeah. Like if you got any ideas, you better to spill it now.
Well, I've got one tank at this end. You guys got a tank at that end. I bet you we got two in the other
okay.
corners as well.
Okay.
So let's see if we can't take them out.
I will try. Okay, I will sort of like get in front of like wherever it is, like current, like however our car is positioned. I will get to the spot where the laser is trying to shoot at us. And if it shoots at us, I will try to absorb the energy.
Oh, okay.
And I will fire back with our car's weaponry if it has any. Like,
I don't think we.
I don't think we gave it
at the moment.
weaponry.
It doesn't have
we
any.
didn't get any
Use-
weaponry.
I
Jen,
don't think we have any.
Thunderbolt's got lightning. Let's try
I
that.
do. Yeah, I want to I don't know, stick my hand out the window and shoot at the tank.
Hold on, I guess I'm piloting now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was gonna be my question. Is these
Basically,
first-
that's what I'm
just
doing at the
go
tank
for
at
it
this
and I'll
end.
fly.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is take everything kind of at one person at a time.
Okay.
So we are going to first start with Quark. Okay. So you're now going to attempt to fire
I'll blast
upon
the
the
tank.
tank.
Yeah, I'll blast it using my construct's ability to
Okay.
make it kind of like similar type of weapon out of it, just shooting a laser at it.
Okay.
And I'm going over to my dice roller now. And it is 96. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Your blast hits it, and it kind of just like shoves it. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. It kind of shoves it kind of back a little bit.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily seem to have done damage to it, but it's just kind of shoved it back a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see now. Old Man Winter wanted to.
I wanted to try to absorb the energy that
Okay.
it blasts at us.
Okay. Okay. So let me get back over there. Okay. Go ahead and roll your absorption.
Okie doke. Let's see. Okay, math. 7.
Nice. Yeah, you take it like full. I mean, like
Okay.
the blast comes out to you, and you're like,
Okay, and I want to use an aspect of this power that I have not used before.
ooh. Okay.
And as soon as I sort of like absorb that energy into myself, I am going to blast it back at the machine.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
And I just use the roll that I had for that,
Okay.
so 7.
Okay. All right.
I blast 7 of the energy, like points or whatever,
Okay.
back at it.
Okay.
What's the matter?
It
Oh,
it does a similar thing. It hits it, and just kind of seems to like push it back off to the side. But it definitely, it's like a greater force coming back at it than than it had released. So if anything, it's almost like kinetic energy is just like pushing it back. Okay. So then Dr. Evans is going to take over the controls then.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay. All right. Okay. I want to have you. I want to have
Turn
you
on a
make a
pilot.
Well, you're gonna make a technology roll, and then to see if you can basically get them out of range. So,
Wow. 7.
awesome. Okay, you take the vehicle and do kind of like a quick rapid turn.
We do a barrel
And-
roll.
and
This
at
is
the,
Star Fox now.
and at the same time, Thunderbolt leaps from her seat and flies into the air. So it's like the ship turns and she kind of just comes flying out like
Comes
this.
out. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to hit it with lightning.
Okay.
And let's see how many dice is that one. Oh, it's 10. Okay. I think. Is that right? Like is it elemental control or is it?
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't remember. Okay, so it's 7 dice.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what I get. 2, 4, 4.
Okay. You hit it. It doesn't seem to take much damage, but it's definitely pow. It's hitting it, but
Yeah.
okay. So now there's 2 tanks that you've attacked. The other tank over here in the corner doesn't seem to do anything yet, Quark. It just seems to be sitting still. Dr. Evans, you hear on the chatter that the National Guard want to move in. That some idiot general is giving them some kind of order to move in. They've seen kind of what you guys are doing, and they seem like they want to be able to move in. Agent Riley, though, is on your comms and is like, I am trying to get these idiots not to move in. That you guys probably have it under control.
I'm gonna immediately go over the earpieces and say we might have incoming from the National Guard, and they don't understand what's happening over here. So we need to figure out some type of game plan ASAP. Or else there's going to be tons more casualties over here.
Yeah, that's going to be bad because they'll get hit. So,
we need to figure out, is somebody inside these tanks operating them, or are they constructs of their own? I'm going to see if I can shrink down and
small enough. Yeah.
Can try to see if I can get inside. They may not have accounted for my particular abilities.
I'm going to call out to Old Man Winter and I'll kind of say, leave Tank Boy alone. Can you divert the National Guard by putting up a wall?
Sure.
So at the very least, it can keep them out of harm's way for now.
Yeah, sure. And then so he'll work up on like putting up ice walls.
Okay. Are you going to try to do a wall around the entire facility? You're going to just start in like one corner and go?
I think
it's going to take a lot of rolls to get.
It would, yeah. That's a lot of space.
Yes, I was thinking. I think he'll just try to do it all in one go, as much of a feat as that feels like it would be for him.
Okay. He was kind of over here, so I would assume he's kind of maybe starting like in this direction or counterclockwise, clockwise. Which kind of order you want to go in?
Either or. He doesn't know which way they're coming from, so
we'll go counterclockwise. So he's kind of starting here, kind of behind where the tank was, and kind of starts going this direction. Thunderbolt. Could you give me a give me a perception roll, please.
Perception roll. Okay. One fell off the desk. Hold on. Okay, I have 4 successes.
Okay, good. You see from up above a figure, a blue armored figure, swoop down in kind of like almost like a nosedive, comes in here, and the camera crew, the helicopter, once it crashed, the crew started to come out. This blue armored figure comes swooping down and lands. They land. They have on their arms. It's almost like wings.
I may have seen this one before.
And the wings are, just in general terms, the wings are similar to Falcon, while the rest of the armor is probably closer to an Iron Man look, with a full helmet. You see them walk over to the crew and like pick them up and start to fly away up in this direction.
Okay, I guess it's rescuing them, I think.
Okay. We're going to switch back to, and actually, I'm going to assume Old Man Winter is just going to be busy for a while.
So do you want me to just make the one roll for the whole thing?
Well, before you do that, I actually have an idea.
Okay.
So one of the doctor's things of ammunition, since it falls under medical, is adrenaline. So, storyteller, if I were to sacrifice some of my resolve, would I be able to pump him up with X amount of bonus dice
Juice
in
me up,
order
baby.
to add to the roll.
Sure. Um,
So to be reasonable,
yeah.
I will leave it up to you either way. I have up to 10 resolve. Since I have a
Oh my.
weird
You might
character.
need to make a.
If I roll a d6
yeah,
randomly,
and
could
I might make him make a medicine roll or a
he might have a
survival
reaction.
roll
He could.
to see if he can handle like
Yeah.
suddenly the sudden influx of.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But would that be kind of reasonable?
Yeah. Let's go with it. Sounds fun.
Okay. As he sees him struggling, he's going to load up his apparatus. And I'm picturing like the top half of one of the 4 quadrants has like a glass top that peels up. He's going to stand up. He's going to aim and shoot him a couple times. And it's basically darts that are huge syringes. So when they go in, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Old Man Winter, can I have a toughness roll, please?
Oh,
Because somebody's now
okay.
shot at you.
no. Yeah.
Okay, it's a good thing I'm incredible at those.
You got PvP.
So I'm going to roll a d6.
Okay.
I got a 2. So if it works, it'll be 2 extra dice on the roll.
Okay, toughness 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Okay. Yeah, you feel something hit you. Kind of looking, going like you've got darts together. They look like someone's darts that he shoots.
They look like huge syringes. Like
Yeah, I think he'd probably go like before his pupils just go like.
Yeah. Too much coffee, man. Too much coffee.
I'm gonna be like, hopefully this helps.
Yeah, you've been hit with the ultimate Red Bull.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
how
now-
many extra dice do I get?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, so now
might
you're gonna make your flying like start spraying ice everywhere roll.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's spraying out of your ears.
Let's see. 10.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You go. You start like creating your wall, and you're like flying. You're probably around about. I guess that's what it's almost like a quarter of the way around within like 30 seconds. I mean, you're just all. You're probably going to crash as soon as you are done. As soon as your mission is complete, you will probably crash.
Well, he knows that feeling. Been there, done that.
Okay. Quark, you fly up to one of the tanks.
Yep.
You find probably some kind of vent or something like that on the
Exactly what I was looking for.
side. You get inside. You don't see any drivers. You don't see any humans inside it.
Okay.
It actually is not like what you would think of as the interior of a tank that would have space for humans to sit in.
Right.
It's just really more machinery and things. So
Okay. So this is some sort of controlled robotic something or other. There's nobody driving it.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, once I'm inside, though, since I see no humans, I'm just going to start blasting everything in sight, trying to find some way to damage this thing or make it inoperable, and just essentially take it out.
okay. Are you just using your regular blast again then?
Yeah. The construct blast.
Okay. Why don't you go
That's
ahead and
8
roll that then?
dice. Yep. Just copy and paste that. It's so much easier now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again.
Okay.
What was that? Yeah, 7.
Yeah, the insides are definitely not as tough as the outside. And yeah, you start seeing sparks flying, gauges going, yeah.
Electricity arcing over things.
Exactly. So it may take another round of shots to.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
If it takes this thing out, he'll blast it till it's in pieces if necessary.
Okay. All right. Agent Orange. So now you've juiced up your teammate. You've seen this blue figure
Mhm.
fly in, pick people up, and take off in that direction. Anything you want to do?
Right now, since I just shot him up, I'll probably hover behind to make sure he doesn't like fully crash out.
Okay.
And just monitor that because it seems the individual that picked up the crew and took off,
Mhm.
they're going away from the situation. So I'm going to assume that that isn't a hostile at
Okay.
the moment.
That was
Okay.
hostile to me before, though.
I wasn't
Found
there.
it over. Yeah, I know. I'm relaying this to you now.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a friend of yours?
No, I have no idea who that is. They were a little bit aggressive when I was out
Ooh, well, that's not
flying
good.
around, and it was over my little town, so I had to like follow them. They eventually left. They don't say anything. They don't express anything. I have no idea who they are.
Where are you from?
Catsbridge? You've never heard of it, I know.
Yeah, but how far is that from here?
I don't know.
you're in Buffalo, New York now, and you.
Oh wow, yeah, it's in Illinois.
I would say so.
Oh,
It's not
Illinois.
close.
Hmm.
What would they be doing all the way over here then?
What? Sorry,
What
didn't hear it.
would they be doing over here then?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's something we'll have to follow up on. Hopefully, if we don't get killed.
right, right.
Old Man
First
Winter
secret of
is
superheroing, not dying.
Old Man Winter has now made the turn and is kind of heading this way. And the tank over in this corner is going to take a shot at you. Let's see. But you are moving pretty fast. So
It's
nope,
a Red Bull.
it just misses you as you're kind of flying this way. Thunderbolt. As you were starting to watch this, you see the figure in blue has now come back this direction. They're not carrying anybody anymore.
Okay.
And they're heading back kind of the direction they came. The tank here is now shooting at the figure in blue.
Okay.
I will radio out. Hey, these tanks are not occupied by humans. They're robotic or under remote control.
Good to know. I don't know. I could get closer to the person flying, but they don't seem to like me very much. Otherwise, I'm gonna get hit by it. I don't know how fast I can get there to like use a shield or something.
You could try your flight.
Yeah. Okay. Flight is 7 dice.
We love the
Yeah,
quick
nope.
flashing
I got
map.
2 successes, and that's
Okay.
it at this moment.
The
so.
the laser hits the figure in blue, and like Icarus, they light up and they start plummeting down here, and they're gonna actually kind of skid into the grass, like right here. You just see this like big trail, and they just skid to a stop, almost like right here in front of the water tower.
Okay, I'm gonna go see if they're okay. They were saving people. Maybe they're all right as far as not an enemy. So I'm gonna like fly down there.
Okay.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I got a
we're-
shield. I'm good.
We're going to switch back to Quark. So you get a chance to take some more shots inside the tank if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely want to take this thing out. I don't know what it's doing here, but I'm not like. There we go. It's lagging. Too many people using the dice roller. Or could just be no Wi-Fi. Who knows?
Can't go wrong with real dice.
Yeah. I probably have enough somewhere. I dig them up. I have all my champions dice, so hey.
That works.
20d6 energy blasts. There it is. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see more sparks You're sensing it's starting to, slow down. It doesn't seem to really have a way to defend itself from the inside, so you're not really getting any resistance.
Yeah, that's what I
you're
figured.
doing. Okay.
All right. If I think I've done enough damage, I'm going to fly out of here.
Okay. All right. From little you know, you think you've done a lot of damage to it. You fly out. As you're
I'm
flying
going to fly out and see what happens. See what it looks like on the outside.
Okay. The outside, the outside still looks the same.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like it's moving. As you kind of fly out, Old Man Winter comes streaking past.
That gives me a whole different image about streaking.
He is streaking this way to basically
zoomies.
Link zoomies, yeah, exactly. Basically to try to link up the wall over on this side.
Okay, I'm not going to interfere with him.
Okay.
I scream out over the intercom, add an igloo entrance.
Yeah.
We need to be able to get in and out.
Thunderbolt, you touch down near the person.
Right.
You see their armor. You see some kind of almost like they're laying on their back, and you see some kind of almost like a designation or something on the right side of the chest. It's just the letters CGULL.
CGULL. Okay, I'm gonna go closer and see if they're okay and if they need help.
Okay, they're moving slowly, and they look like they're reaching for their helmet or something.
So they're not wearing a helmet right now?
No, they are wearing a helmet. The helmet's still on. Looks like they're reaching to either try to take it off or.
Okay, I'm gonna land. And do you need help? I can help you.
And they pull off their helmet, and it's a woman with bright red curly hair who looks up at you, and she's like,
"Oh shit!"
And it's Sophie Fox. And she's like, "Oh hey,
what are you?" I'm really confused right now, but here, let me help you. I've got a shield. We can get back to where I'm at. Okay.
She kind of rolls over and kind of lets you help her up, and she's like, "Man, I don't know what these things are firing, but I gotta tweak this suit a little more."
Maybe, yeah. Here. And I'm gonna put my arms around her and start the shield, and then fly back.
Okay. Yeah, the tank is turning and is now looking at the two of you. Agent Orange.
I'm gonna call over the intercom to Thunderbolt and say, "Is everything okay?"
So far, I've got the shield going. You already know how that works. So I'm bringing someone back with me.
Okay.
Is it a person in armor?
Yeah.
Okay. I would attempt to fly over since Chester Frito Chizo over here is flying around. And I think Old Man Winter is okay at this point, so I'm going to fly over to assist Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Old Man Winter, once he completes the circuit, basically, is going to skid and crash into a wall. And he's not out. But he's just
man.
Like his heart's just going.
He's just like I need a sec. I need a second.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Quark. What would you like to do next?
All right. With that tank taken out of the picture, we know where the other tank was. I kind of want to circle back the long way and see if there's any other tanks.
Okay.
Where we didn't just kind of take a recon course around instead of flying straight overhead. I want to circle the building around to the other side and see if there's any more tanks.
Okay. You spot only 3 tanks. There was one in this corner, one in this corner, and then the one in this corner. You do not spot anything here.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to where I see that, like, I know part of our team was working on one tank. I'm going to go to the other tank that nobody was doing anything with and try to take that one out.
Okay. All right. So we're going to assume you fly into that one similar vent and get ready to do your magic. So, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Back to the clown car. You're going to swoop down and try to pick up.
I'm gonna get down as close as I can,
Okay.
and I'm assuming it was shaped like the, copywritten vehicle.
Exactly. Yeah.
That the second portion, the top opens up.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
be able
All
to
right,
get
so I
in.
can drop the shield and then
Yeah.
fly in and sit down.
They who shall not be named.
Don't know yet.
Not get sued tonight, yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. The tank is getting ready to shoot at the vehicle. So I'm gonna need
Basic maneuvers.
I'm gonna. Well, have you loaded up? You loaded up Benny, and you loaded up.
Right.
Okay. So now I want you to make a technology roll. I'm going to subtract a die rather, because it's going to be harder to make this quick flight out of here.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
I have
Oh, no.
buckets.
0.
So
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I would like to spend a resolve.
Okay. That's what they're there for.
Yeah. Because that wouldn't have been good. 1.
Oh boy. Okay. The tank fires a bolt at the vehicle. It rocks it and jostled around.
I'm sorry. Special effects. You ready?
There we go.
Star Trek effects.
Exactly.
Everyone run to one side, run to the other.
Uh-huh.
So, Benny,
Never go like this.
Benny, give me an agility roll because I
An
want to make sure you don't fall
agility
out.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also incredible at those.
Yeah. Actually, you do very well on agility rolls, actually.
Yes. Oh, he was a former gymnast, so would have been fucking hilarious if he got 0 right now though, after all that shit talking. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3,
All that
4.
shit talking.
4.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to stay in the vehicle until the lid closes or your top closes, so you don't get knocked out. And the vehicle. Sorry about that. Let's get back to my screen. Wait, hold on. Un momento, por favor. Alrighty. The vehicle kind of does kind of a weird little turn, just goes whoosh, like this way. So you managed to get out of here. Okay. Now Quark, you are back in tank number 2. We're going to say, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yep. All right. Oh, I love seeing all them 6s. All right, 2, 4, 6, and 7.
Okay, it's probably going to take you another turn to do your damage like you did last time. But yeah, you're just breaking shit up.
That's fine.
Okay.
I lowered the power on this the last time to get that force field ability, so not quite as effective as I used to be.
Okay. Back with Thunderbolt, Sophie's just kind of leaning on you. And she's like, well, I did say we needed to talk.
Yeah. I didn't know it was you in Catsbridge that one day.
Well, and I didn't know it was you in Catsbridge.
Yeah, I know. I try to keep that quiet, but it's already out. So, yeah. Are you injured? I mean, maybe we could help you if you are.
No, I think I'm okay. Just kind of shaken up.
Yeah, it's understandable.
She says, I came because I suspect I might know a little about what's going on here.
Well, what's going on?
She says, I'm trying to get a closer look at those tanks,
Mhm.
because the technology looks familiar to me. Back to
Okay.
Yep, we're just gonna keep switching back and forth. Agent Orange. So you've now kind of flown out of range. You don't see Quark, but you've heard from him that he's gonna break shit in tank number 2. Old Man Winter, your heartbeat's starting to come down a little bit. So you're starting to feel a little bit better.
Yep, doing those breathing exercises.
Yep.
From this vantage point,
Lower the heart
how
rate.
close can I see to National Guard?
They've actually stopped because now they see this wall of
Okay.
ice, and you're hearing on the chatter, "God damn it, what's going on? Why is this wall of ice there? Who's in charge there?"
It's for your protection. Stay back.
Iced for your pleasure. Now, anyway,
Not as much.
okay. Yeah, back to Quark. You're gonna make your roll again.
All right, back to here. Copy and paste. It's thinking about it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 4 this time. No 6. Dang.
Okay. Pop, sparkle,
Yeah.
things flashing.
I think I'll stick around one more round.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You gotta do maybe like one more round.
Okay.
Okay. Back with Thunderbolt. She's Sophie says, "There's somebody I know who might be involved in this, but I'm not sure if it's her or not.
Okay.
I need more information from those tanks."
We might have somebody in one right now. Hang on.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You don't see any people in those tanks, right?
No humans.
No humans. Okay, so I'm assuming you messed them up already, right? Yeah, one at least.
Yeah, I'm working on
Okay.
number 2.
Anything interesting in there, technology-wise? Asking for a friend.
I can stop to take a look, maybe, or I can get inside the 3rd one and look around. I'm not a tech guy per se.
Sophie
Okay.
starts like trying to put her helmet back on. And she's
Yeah,
like,
she
I
can
gotta
probably
get
hear
out and take a look.
Okay, be careful.
Okay. And she's like starts tapping on the glass, and she takes a look over at Agent R. She's like, "Hey, buddy, this is my stop."
You sure it's safe to come out right now?
It's probably not,
She's
but she's
being
gonna do it
Kind
anyway.
of damaged.
She's like,
Okay.
Just do it.
Open it up.
lid opens, and she flies up and starts flying over towards one of the tanks. The kind of one of the disabled ones over here, and she lands. She looks like she's getting out, and she's just kind of looking. She's hovering. She lands for a second, and then gets up, and then just kind of slowly flying over the tank, like looking at it. Okay, Quark, let's give you your last roll.
All right. Shouldn't be too much here. Too much more left for me to destroy. 2, 4, 6, and then 2, 4, 6. So yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna pop boom. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like it's disabled.
I will
Just
I
wreck
will fly out
everything.
and yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, spinning around, like shooting off, popping off at laser beams. You know, pew, 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 pew. Except he's only about 3 inches high, you know, so he's like little spinny blaster.
Everyone then hears a loud crash, like a crunch of metal, or just like a loud, crunchy metal explosion thing from that hole that had originally been here that Quark had looked into.
Yeah.
That doesn't
What
sound
Oh, that's
good.
the
Well,
excavator.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Is that where Sophie was flying past?
No, Sophie's actually over here.
Okay.
The hole in the factory was like around here, though.
All right.
Quark will fly. Once he hears that, he'll start flying towards that.
Okay. Anyone else moving the vehicle, or what's?
I guess I'm flying it again if he's, unless Agent
Well, he's
Orange wants to
flying by
keep flying.
himself.
He's doing good.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I
yeah.
mean, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. As you get over here, you can now look down through the ceiling. You see the excavator has moved over to the side, and there is some kind of red robotic thing, but it looks like it's on fire, is pushing itself up out of the earth. Like it's actually like reached a metal hand out, like it's like trying to like pull itself up out of the earth. The other robots that are on the sides now have looked up through the hole and now are like raising their hands. Like
Oh
this.
boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
So yeah, basically the whole team is about here. Quark is kind of
Right.
on his own, and then
We
the
gotta
clown car is
move.
here. So
We gotta move. We
What
gotta
on
move.
earth is
They're not gonna
that?
see Quark.
yeah, they won't see Quark.
Probably.
So.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm going
Flying
to watch
away.
and see what happens. I'm curious.
Flying away. Don't run over
Flying away.
Sophie.
All right. So okay, so the vehicle
Run
goes back
over
this way.
Sophie.
Don't run over Sophie with the chip.
Sophie was over
please.
here by the tank.
I don't know where we're going, so
I'm flying away.
She's looking
from
at
the
the
hole.
other good tank,
From the hole.
right?
Yeah.
I'm going to sit and watch what climbs out of the hole. A weird robotic
Okay.
hand. I mean, these robots aren't doing anything bad. It's excavating, but I don't know what they were digging up. The tanks were at least shooting people, so they were the priority. They were the objective, at least as far as Quark's concerned. Now I'm curious, like, what on earth is this?
The you watch it as this robot. Basically, it almost looks like molten metal the way it's moving. It climbs up out of the hole and stands, and then you watch as the robots that are on the side, they start to kind of lift up, like they look like they're starting to fly. And then the red creature also starts to fly up a little bit. So they're actually starting to come up through the hole. Looks like they're heading out of the hole.
But they're not. They're just floating or flying, beginning to fly. So far, they're not hurting anything. And this was an abandoned factory, right? It wasn't an active building.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not doing anything wrong yet. I'm curious to see. I'm not sure I should identify myself, but I think I will. I'll enlarge. And
are you saying this into the earpiece?
I'm not sure I should identify myself, but I will do it.
I'll just enlarge the human size.
What the hell is going on?
I'll just. This is me like talking out his thoughts. I'll enlarge to human size and like just kind of see what happens.
Okay.
So that they can see me.
Okay.
And my force field is still up, so I mean, I'm hoping that'll offer me some protection.
They come up, and the smaller robots, the silver robots are here, open fire on you. So you have your force field. That's kind of your defense.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay, that is 8 dice. I mean, most of these equal to 8, so easy to copy and paste. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lots of 2s.
Okay,
and
they don't
4s,
kill
and a
you,
couple of
but
6s.
it's like 3 of them open fire on you.
Oh boy!
Enough that you get blasted out of the sky and come crashing down on this part of the roof. You don't take any damage, and your force field stopped it. But they opened fire on you, and the 3 robots and the large red robot are like flown out of the roof, and they're starting to fly like away from the scene.
We can't have that.
Agent Orange, you're now hearing on the chatter, wow, we're hearing more explosions. What's going on in there? You need to let us in.
You need to stay out. So I turn to Thunderbolt and I'm like, we got two choices here. Either we can go pick up Quark and reconvene and regroup, or we can take off after that thing to try to mitigate damage. But in our current ship, we're not going to be able to do anything offensively. So,
okay,
what do you want to do?
We should definitely go get Quark. He seems to be down right now, and if we could pick
think
up Sophie, that
that
would be
would,
really good.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the safer bet for now.
Yeah,
So
that.
I'll fly down, head to Quark first.
Okay.
I'll get into the car.
Yeah, Quark's pride is hurt more than.
Are you okay?
Than, physically.
Yeah, I'm fine. Long story, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
So where's Sophie at?
And I would take off again and attempt to head into Sophie's direction.
Sophie is here. She kind of flies over to the clown car.
Okay.
And she says, God damn it, it is one of hers. I know this technology. This is Leon Yang. She's ex of mine.
Oh, okay.
So is this like a lover's quarrel situation?
She's like, I can explain later.
Yeah, just here, come in, get in here.
Okay, all right. You hear over the comm. You hear Riley go, "Did I hear something about Leon Yang?"
Yeah.
He's like, okay, and then he's gonna. I'm gonna give you guys basically the information about her. Leon Yang is an inventor and a robotics genius. She is originally from Los Angeles. She attended Stanford at 14 and graduated at 15. And her career in robotics took off from there. Her way of doing business seemed to rub a lot of people the wrong way, especially a lot of the tech giants. And about 10 years ago, she was accused and tried for insider trading. Was sentenced to 10 years in prison. A lot of people think she maybe got railroaded to possibly take over her company. They lost all of their military contracts. Any further work was scuttled. She had actually just been paroled late last year, and no one's seen her since she was released from prison.
Wow.
So
that's
your
your
guys
ex?
would recognize you guys would recognize the name as like someone from the news. And she's like, yeah,
wow.
She's my ex.
Are we gonna have to fight your evil ex now? It's just like a comic, isn't it?
Oh, is this gonna be like a Scott Pilgrim situation?
Maybe.
You had to go there, right?
Yeah, do you have like, so is this like one of many, or is this just the one?
How many exes?
I'm gonna go through 7 of these sons of bitches.
She pulls off her helmet and then gives you this evil. She gives Old Man Winter this evil look. She's like, only one ex that I know of who's been to prison.
Right,
that's an interesting statement.
That you know of, there could be more.
A very qualified statement.
I put a hand onto Old Man Winter's shoulder and I go, "Don't screw with a redhead."
Look, dude, I've learned that lesson before.
Quit while you're ahead.
Basically the foreign flying robots have like picked up speed and have just taken off this direction. It's going to be very hard to catch up with them at this point. The tank that's here, you see it's kind of turning, and it's now stopped at the ice wall, and it's now starting to shoot its laser at the ice wall to seem like an attempt to break out.
Shall I take
The other
take
two
it
tanks
out?
aren't moving, so
Actually, I think if we have anything left over from the ones you previously smashed up, it would be nice to snag some of that tech in order to examine it to help us in the future. If those two are too smashed up already, we might want to
Go for
save
that one.
this one and just disable it so it can't hurt us.
How do we do that?
Then I might be able to poke around in it and, you know.
What if I
Turn
could
it into
somehow
a
get you
block of
inside?
ice. You want to get
Oh, that might
me
work
in
too.
that?
Well, I was thinking maybe if I could shrink you down with me, get you inside it, we might be able to figure out a way to disable.
You can do that?
Or you might be able to figure out. I can
is he
try.
gonna monkey wrench it?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm a technology expert, but I'm not that kind of tech expert. Like, I don't know anything about military hardware.
Okay.
I would have
That's worth
to
a shot.
take stuff apart and examine it over time. I can't do anything that quickly.
Gotcha. All right.
Agent
then
OJ, I
maybe-
thought you were a genius.
What if
I'm a
Old Man Winter
medical
freezes it?
technology genius.
Yeah. Okay. What if let's go back to the plan where Old Man Winter freezes it and see if we can get it
Turn it
to
into a giant
lock
ice
up.
cube, and then
Yeah.
we can thaw it out after, and have some safety precautions up. And
Yeah, have
Okay.
some time to examine and remove its remote control software or whatever,
there we go.
because there's nobody inside it. So maybe we can find a way to disable its communication so it can't talk to the mothership, as it were.
Or track the signal.
All right.
Yeah.
Aha.
Uh,
Aha. If an orangutan can have that type of phlegm, he's totally doing it right now.
Yeah.
All right, Old Man Winter, you wanna take a blast at it?
Yeah, sure. If that's what people want to do, I'll do it.
Yeah. I think it's worth
You
a
have an
shot.
idea?
No, I don't. I don't have any like better ideas. Okay, let's see. 6.
Okay. It's kind of getting an icy shell around it, but it doesn't seem to be stopping yet.
I could bump you up again.
Oh no, it'll probably kill him.
Just like hold
No,
on.
Hold on.
And Sophie says, "Why don't you help him out with the wind thing you do?"
I could do that.
Some air
Could also
cooling.
try to- I mean, yeah, I could try
even
that.
air conditioning.
Some cooling action.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Activate.
Right, again. All right, so I'm gonna go help.
Does Thunderbolt control rain or just thunder and lightning?
Weather,
I don't know that she has thunder really, but definitely has lightning.
But she can summon stinging rain.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
her
perfect.
And her wind in the past has been used with Old Man Winter's ice to
Perfect.
freeze
Let's do
things.
that. Bring the rain. He'll use.
We had a name for it. I
use-
can't remember what it was. Thunder Snow, maybe.
Thunder,
Yeah,
it was Thunder Snow.
Yeah, Thunder
Yes.
Snow.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what it
All right.
was.
Let's do that. Let's bring in
Okay.
some
Before
more
we go into the
moisture.
anime thing of them combining their powers and
Right,
thunder
yeah.
snow.
Yeah.
Snow's coming to
There
town.
you
Yeah,
go.
I was,
There
yeah, I
you
was
go.
gonna say. Yeah, it was like thunder snow, ice storm, something like that.
Thunder snow.
I can fly you out there and you can start, and then I'll.
Just like
Yeah, that works.
So
Let's
what
do
I'm going to have you
that.
do is
Because
I'm
it'll
gonna have
look
you-
cool.
I'm going to have you both roll your abilities, and we're going to
Okay.
combine those to.
Which one am I
Okay.
doing?
Blizzard.
Which one is it?
I think
it's
it's
the
yours.
irritant one, the winds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 6 dice.
let me double check ice
2.
manipulation real quick. Okay, that's what I thought.
I got 3 successes.
I also got 3 successes.
Well, maybe
Okay.
together it'll work.
It's still blasting away at that ice wall, and it looks like it's going to breach the ice wall pretty soon.
Then it becomes a National Guard's problem, which we don't want. So I'm just going to hit it with lightning if I can.
just shatter
Yeah.
it.
I don't know.
Might as well just
You guys
take
won't
it
hurt
out.
it from the outside.
Yep.
You
Oh,
won't
we
hurt
gotta
it from
go
the
in.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took them out going on the inside.
What if you
Let's give it another
shrink
shot.
Thunderbolt and put Thunderbolt inside,
I
and
will.
then try to short it out?
Can he actually? That's what I was going to ask. I don't know if Quark has the ability to shrink other people.
I was going to try to use a
I don't
resolve
know.
point to do that, like to get an extra on his power.
Can
you do that with
I-
resolve?
You can.
Yeah.
So what I would do is get the extra to affect others, and basically, so
Okay.
long as I'm touching her, I would shrink her with me, shrink somebody.
You can use the power in a unusual or wacky way.
Okay.
Carrying
Or a
somebody off.
wacky way.
That's how it's written out.
This would be a wacky way for sure.
Wacky way.
Okay.
All right.
I'll spend the resolve, shrink her down with
roll
me, and we'll
that,
go inside the vent.
Okay.
Again, all of a sudden your world Thunderbolt goes, and now
Wow.
everything is gigantic, and you're holding hands with Quark.
Wild.
Don't let go just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we can both fly, we don't necessarily have to fly like
Mhm.
independently. So we can do this together. Just
Right,
don't let go
yeah.
of my hand yet.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna fly like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, basically. Peter Pan. No,
Yeah.
not Peter Pan. He does that with
Stay
Tinkerbell.
together.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
off to
stay
Never
together.
Neverland.
Right.
Yeah. All right, then we'll let her loose on the inside. See what she can fry on the inside with the electricity. Hopefully,
So
short
now-
something out without necessarily damaging it.
Yeah.
So now you've got your big lightning attack
Yeah.
you could use in here.
Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11.
There we
Oh
go.
my god.
The insides flash and
Just
go
fry the
out.
hell out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I may as well, right?
That's what
Maybe
we
we
wanted
can
to
pull
do,
something
fry
out
the
of here so
electronics.
that
And,
Without
pull
destroying the
something-
hardware.
we'll pull something out that's like part of the technology, I guess, because maybe so.
Well, now that we've disabled it, I
you've
don't think
disabled
that's
it.
the problem.
You can do it at your leisure.
Yeah,
as they
just
say.
grab it all.
You put it on
Well,
a tractor
let's get
trailer.
outside first, then we'll go back in the slow way.
Okay.
What do we see from the outside? Is it like smoking up?
No, it's not smoking. It just stops.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
so
electricity.
It's you basically fried it from the inside, but it's not like burned.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
No.
still the outside is still looks undamaged. So it's just got this fine sheet of ice all over it. So
Okay.
Good.
okay.
Objective
You
achieved.
have stopped
Yeah.
the tanks.
Yeah.
Riley
Overruled.
wants an update as to what's going on.
The
let
threat
him
has
know the
been
tanks-
handled for now.
Yeah. The tanks are neutralized.
What direction did the robots fly
I'll
off in?
say northwest.
So I would tell Riley, alert people in the northwest that they have unidentified flying objects.
Going to Canada.
Hey,
Yeah.
Actually, yes,
well,
that
hey,
is the-
Yeah.
that is the direction they are going. Is
that would be
Wow.
then it would be escaping U.S. jurisdiction, which makes it harder for them to be extradited. Although,
son of a bitch!
yeah,
It's like
that
they
makes the most
knew.
sense. Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, let's meet back at base. He's like, I'll handle the locals here. Sophie is now kind of does want a chance to talk with.
We have a minute. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sorry. When I saw you in Chicago and I realized your secret, I knew it was probably time for me to tell you my secret.
It's like the same secret. You know? Yeah. I'd been trying to hide it from people. I just didn't want the attention,
And she kind of points to the letters that are on her. It says, as you can see, this is Seagull.
Oh, cute.
She's
All
like,
right.
I work for a Canadian company
Okay.
who is testing out this armor with well, various U.S. companies.
Hmm.
And when I heard the description of the tanks, I thought it might be one of Leon's creations, and I had to come in and take a look.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. It's one
She's
hell
like,
of an
I
ex, though, Sophie. Wow. Was she nice
Yeah.
before? I mean,
She was controlling. Let's put it that way.
oh, okay. Yeah.
The geniuses almost, sometimes.
Lose it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's like, I don't know where she's at. I just gotta start looking for her. She's like, again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep anything from you, but it's kind of awkward to explain to somebody you just met and you like that. Well, I
Yeah.
also have this other side of me that likes to put on a suit and go fly out and get into danger. And
That's kind
she's
of
like,
what I've been doing too, though.
she's
you
like,
know?
it's like, that's where I thought you'd understand.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we do.
She says, and she kind of looks over to the rest of you. She's like, thank you. If I find out anything else about Leon, I'll pass it along to you.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you again.
And she leans in and gives you a quick kiss.
Oh.
And Xandra turns bright red.
And then
It's an allergic reaction. And I don't know.
and leaves an embarrassed Xander, pulls on her helmet and flies out.
Yes. And as soon as Sophie flies off, Benny's just gonna like walk up to Xandra and like lightly punch her in the arm.
What was that for?
Nice.
You do get so on the way back to
A bruise?
Bruise.
One seven.
on the way back to your base in New Jersey, you get a little more information from Riley about when you guys were investigating in the Delaware River. You had asked about checking out the river.
Yeah, underneath.
And what they found was that there was kind of on the river floor, it looks like something enormous just kind of moved through, just kind of just dragged through the river. It had come from several miles away before reaching the bridge. But other than that, I mean, they never really found anything on camera. But they did notice again that large like groove basically dug into the soil.
When you say it's a groove, was it like a divot in, or was it like a Bugs Bunny style like burrow? Like outward or inward?
More like if you had like a trail of dirt and you just kind of drug a stick through it.
Okay, so it's
a furrow.
Inward.
Yeah. And it had come from several miles away before getting to the bridge. So
all underwater.
Mm-hmm. Underwater, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Very interesting. That also like raises the question as to why it decided to briefly leave the water, step on the bridge, and then just keep going about its business. Like, what purpose did that serve when it could have just kept going unnoticed?
Maybe it needed air.
Yeah. Could be.
Maybe it was too big to go under the bridge.
That's also a possibility. It was too large to fit underneath the and stay in the water or something like that. So it had to go over.
Okay, well, that's another thing to sort out.
Yeah, lots of possibilities.
And that's where we're going to end issue 2.
Okay.
So I'd like to thank my players as usual. It's been another great game. Give them props for working together. I think that they're really starting to learn each other's talents. Sometimes people just force things on other people with adrenaline darts.
Yeah.
But now you know a use for some of your talents. So So I'm going to go around and let folks tell a little bit about themselves. If they have anything going on. I know Matt's old and doesn't have anything going on, so we'll,
That's
usually what he says.
we'll just skip
I had
it.
my kitchen's
Vacation.
finally done. Yeah,
Yeah.
my kitchen's been remodeled and finally done.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nice.
That was great
Nice.
rejoicing.
that's
And a gym
yeah,
day.
that was much rejoicing.
At a gym day.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I was leg day yesterday. Then there's another gym day tomorrow, which will probably be cardio. So
Wow.
This thing's going on.
This thing's going.
Yeah.
All right. So we've gotten his update.
Mhm.
Let's go. Aloysius, do you have anything you want to tell us about?
Well, for the people who backed my friend Justin's Kickstarter for Everything is Different Now, you should have gotten emails about it, but you can now go onto the Kickstarter and sort of like put in your information because it is ready to ship, and it is printed and it is ready to ship out. And so if you go onto the Kickstarter, then you can put in your information so it can be shipped to you and collect your digital rewards if you had any.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's go to Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. It's about the Diablo series of games and books and whatever shenanigans the company comes up with. Generally, the episodes come out every Saturday, and you can find them on social media and also at shatteredsoulstone.com.
Alrighty. And Miguel.
Hi, everybody. You can find me on multiple channels if you hit up my link tree at Ventry1399 on the socials. The most upcoming thing I'll possibly have is in a couple of weeks on Lanya Gaming. I will be starting as a storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition for Chronicle called Shadows over Salem, which takes place about 30 minutes in between the city of Boston and the town of Salem, Massachusetts.
Bitch.
So
Love that.
it's coming.
Awesome. Alrighty. And myself, thanks again for everybody watching. Please give our video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We will be back in 2 weeks after the American Thanksgiving holiday. And we'll pick up again with Eternity Alliance issue 3. So till then, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you later.
bye.
Bye.